YouTube. This is Ray again, another video review. This time I'm looking at Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Bumblebee is a repaint and slight remold of the figure from the first movie, the concept Camaro, and I will compare him to some other Bumblebee figures. Let's start with the premium Bumblebee from the first movie. Then we have here the Revenge of the Fallen Canon Bumblebee, the Human Alliance Bumblebee, and just for the heck of it, the Legends class Bumblebee. As you can see, they all look very nice and pretty accurate. You can also see is that all have the same type of blue, but it's nicest than this one. It's a lot lighter, so you can see through it. So let's take a look at this Bumblebee. As you can see from the bottom, this is exactly the same mold, and yes, he has a different head. And the original one, because this is the premium, didn't have the face mask. It was just, yeah, a pretty crappy looking Bumblebee face. It's very round. It was not the helmet look he had in the movie, and they pretty much, yeah, left all the paint out of the face. There was some silver on the mouthpiece, but yeah, it was just very disappointing. I'm not too fond of the grey, but yeah, the car mode, the paint job is so cool, so nicely done. You can even see he has the double lining here, which the original didn't have. So this is a nice one. This is the same apart from the head, which you just saw, and this has a flat hood. This has the raised hood. I'm not sure what you want to call it, and it also has some differences on the front, as you can see. On the back, that's also kind of disappointing. This one, which is the premium one, has the license plate, and this one has nothing. It's kind of a shame. Oh well, just take this one away and focus on this figure. I like the car mode, I still like it, but I wish they actually bothered to make a new one, a more accurate Bumblebee. So that's kind of a shame. Also shame, I'm not sure if you can see it here, but the colors do not match at all. The door is much lighter than the rest of the figure, which is very disappointing. Also, and I've seen it on multiple Bumblebees, this doesn't really line up. It's just crooked. No matter how hard I try, it just won't stay in position. It just looks very bad. Also, it has a gun. It cannot be stored officially in this, while the other one has the gun stored here. So what you can do is you can just force it in there, which I did, because I hate having loose parts. Sadly, it also comes with a missile that cannot be stored in there. I've tried it, but yeah, it's no use. You can't get it in there. This thing. Anyway, let's continue the review. Like I said, I still like this mode. I still like the car, but with the problem back here, and also the colors not matching up. There's even some black paint splatters here. I'm kind of disappointed. To transform him, and yeah, you've probably seen this a couple times already, so I'm not gonna explain what happens here. Just sit along and enjoy the ride. And the Mech Alive, or Automorph as it was called with the first movie, doesn't work for this one. It sticks. You have to force it down, and sometimes you have to fiddle around with it quite a long time for it to stay in position, which is really annoying. And I don't know what happened there, because on the first one I didn't have that problem at all. So we're nearly done here. Take this to the back, take this to the back. And so there we have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And apparently they thought it necessary to include a gun that really doesn't plug onto a hand or arm. No, it becomes part of the arm. Just look here. Thumb there and a hole there, and it has to go on there, but I really don't like that. This means you can't pose him without a gun. He always has this gun arm. Well, I have to admit it doesn't look that bad, it gets a lot worse. He has this missile, it goes in there if I can manage to, and as you can see it doesn't click. Why? Well, if you look inside there, you can see the missile hits part of the arm. So you can't load it. There's a way that you can, but it involves having the cannon nut on there securely and very loosely. Then it will work. But yeah, this is horrible. Honestly, it is. And yeah, I'm sorry, but that's not all. The rest of the figure, let's take this out before it falls out, and I don't want to spend half an hour trying to find it. The head sculpt is pretty nice. It's kind of bland. They didn't really bother to paint the Autobot symbol on there, or the black of the battle mask here. It doesn't have a very intricate paint job. It's pretty basic. I was hoping to have something better and not just a rehash. Still, the basic mold is not bad. It's just the changes they made. The head is cool, could have been better, and yeah, this gun arm just, it's so crappy. And the articulation is the same as the other figure. Ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, arms bent, they turn, this turns, this is very loose as well, just look at that. Ball jointed hips, knees bent, and you can post the toes a bit. Overall, this figure is so not worth your cash. If you already have the Camaro concept Bumblebee from the first movie or the premium one, do not get this. It's horrible. Like I said, the paint apps, you can hopefully see it here also, the doors don't match up with the rest. The head is, yeah, it's better than the other one, but yeah, they still didn't go all the way, which is disappointing. And then of course this gun, I can't understand why they made this and not even bothering checking if this works. It's just stupid. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a very poor Bumblebee a 5 out of 10, and I'm gonna say stay away from this figure. There are better Bumblebees in this series than this one. There are. So I thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Ray out.